Hey guys, it's another episode of Who Should You Choose? If you haven't watched one of these videos before, all you've got to do is subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment choosing between two cards, and I'll go through as many comments as I can and see if I can't help you guys out in terms of some lineup choices in Hockey Ultimate Team. So we are going to start today at the bottom this time with Justin Gagnon. Upgrade Murphy 90 to his 93. Thanks. Love your videos. I appreciate that, buddy. I would 100% upgrade the Murphy to the 93. The 90 just doesn't have all that fantastic stats. So if you do have the collectibles, for sure, and if Larry's untradeable, absolutely, I would go ahead and upgrade him. Next, we've got Charles Saz. I would kill for a Matthews card, and I have a 98 Necas and Barkov. Okay, you're choosing between Necas and Barkov. Or you're just saying I would kill for a Matthews card. I don't think there's a question there, but all three are fantastic. They're all very, very good cards. My man, Green Bean, Emmett, or 97 Barzal or 95 McDavid. McDavid feels better in game, but Barzal has crack stats, both for around 400K. This is all going to come down to handedness. I would probably go with the Barzal. I find McDavid just plays, a little bit smaller. I find that he gets bumped off the puck, which is kind of annoying considering he should be the best card in the game. I would probably go the Barzal in this situation. I think he's a really underrated card. From Space Cats, 96 team of the season Crosby or the 97 team of the season Patrick Kane. I don't need any position in particular, and it's fine for the first line. I would go with Crosby for the only reason, or the reason being is he is going to be able to be on center. They both play almost the exact same in terms of size, speed, shot, all that kind of stuff, but you can play Crosby on center, and that kind of is the tiebreak for me. Matthew Brock, I'm loving the Bobby Ryan. Good, he's a sick card. From, where are we going here? 95, from Ian LaRue, 94 champions, Philip Forsberg, or the 95 playoff champs, Bobby Ryan. Thanks, man. I would go the playoff champs, Bobby Ryan. From Terry Severia, 99 Kopitar, or the 97 Getzlaf. That's a great question. I would go with the 99 Kopitar if you have the coins and money isn't really an issue, then I would go with the Kopitar. James H. Hey, night bro, nice vids. What should I choose, Pepsi or Coke? Big Coke guy. Although I don't really like normal pop, I like diet if I do drink it. Matthew Barnaby, hey, love your vids. Keith LaFair, card 300K that are 90 overall, please. It's so vague, guys. Like a 90 overall for 300K, there's better options than 90 overall. You can go a little bit higher, but like Tyler Myers on defense, any of the older Master Set guys or Winter National cards, like you could go, all over the place with that. A forward, I would choose like the Lafreniere is not a bad option. Anyone like that. Justin Bolio, I want a 94 plus to use to the position of center or left wing. Budget of 200K. Love your video, man. 94 plus. All right, that one's going to take me a second. Okay, the only one that really fits that is the Stanley Cup Round 1 Playoff Edition Mike Pekka, the 94 overall. That would be the only one that kind of fits all of those prerequisites. Seth Harper, 98 Beliveau, or the 97 Yager for right wing. Ooh, 97 Yager. From Tim H, I just pulled the 98 Icon Messier. Should I consider selling him to upgrade multiple players? My team is 91 overall, made up of 88 and 89 rated players with the 91 Lemieux and Kadri leading the way. Yes, I would sell the 98 Icon Messier. That's a sick pull. And you could either upgrade a bunch of players or turn the 91 Lemieux into a 99. But yeah, I would for sure sell and upgrade your team all around. That's a very, very smart decision. Hey man, I was wondering if I should spend 300K on the 95 Seth Jones to upgrade from the 93 Erik Karlsson. The Karlsson is untradeable, so I'm wondering if it's worth the coins to upgrade. Not a huge upgrade. I'd probably look elsewhere. I'd rather have better forwards than defensemen, so that one's going to be up to you. Also, shout out to Jack Rock. These videos are some fire. You got a special series here for sure. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. From Jack Rock. Hey, man, love the series. Who should I go for, 92 Carlo or the 92 Jacob Trouba? And 96 Ekblad or the 97 Burns? Okay, the 97 Burns is fast enough because the Burns cards throughout the 90s, they are kind of slower because he plays so big. But once he's at 97, he's got like the highest end speed basically, and he's fine. I would go with the 97 Burns. He's one of the best defensemen in the game. Carlo or Trouba? I would go Jacob Trouba between those two. From Ryan Vandervelde. Hi, I have a 95 overall team. Not bad. Pulled the new 99 Matthews last night. Okay. Just wondering if I should sell and focus on upgrading my 90 Messier, 95 Gretzky to balance up my lines, or stick with this card. That Matthews is probably the best card in the game. I would keep that Matthews. That is an unbelievable pull. Axeman, old way is the best. Yeah, I've gotten a few of these comments, but I don't know, man. Like Everyone says that they like this one a little bit more, but I understand. I might have to do another format where I go and show specific cards and whatnot. This one is from Boca Fish. Thanks for answering my question. Maybe an idea for NHL 21. Explaining the basics of HUT for new people, like explaining to a 10-year-old. Good to know team of the season cards get better. I've yet to challenge a team of the week. Does it give rewards? I'm short on time and was mostly playing squad battles for the beginning of the game, but I found out rival rewards are better. Little stuff like that would help a ton. I'm trying to get more of my friends to play. We were big 94 fans back in the day. No, for sure. I think I had a video way back at the launch that kind of went over all of that kind of stuff. But just a quick update or what you'd want to do. I mean, squad battles and rivals give great rewards. If you're short on time, I'd probably play rivals just because it's more fun. No doubt, team of the season upgrade. I don't really know like other things that would be good. If you're trying to get better at the game, try and qualify for HUT champs by playing rivals and then play out those games on the weekend if you can. That really helps. Other than that, I would just save your collectibles. If you are choosing between options of like untradeable packs or tradable, if you're brand new to the game, I'd probably do untradeable because you can get a ton of pulls and upgrade your team. But you can also trade those cards in, all the golds that you get for gold collectibles in the sets. Matthews Adkins, you like jazz? Not really. Massimo Visconti, new subscriber. Love the series and your content. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Question: some good players under 100K. Any suggestions? There's a bunch. Taylor Doherty, the Anthony Mantha card. Dylan Larkin, the Spit and Chicklets version is really good. Look for the Winter National series. So go through the auction house, click on Winter National, and all of those top end cards are right around 100K now. So those would be a good upgrade for your squad. Could you do one episode one way and the next the other way and vice versa? I could. That might be an idea, to be honest with you. Rylan H, 92 Trouba or the 92 Team of the Week Carlson? I would take the Trouba. Quup, thank you. Hey, love the channel. 93 All-Star Hurdle, awesome card. The 94 Flashback Thornton. Also, I have 270K, so I was wondering if I was better on center, if there was a better center for that price. 94, I would take the 94 Thornton. He's one of the best centers still in the game. For 270K, I would spend that elsewhere and upgrade your team everywhere else. Also from Nut BB. Please go to the 2-day-old comments as mine was old, but you keep up the vids. Great work. 93 Matt Duchesne or the 93 Eric Stahl. I would go with the Eric Stahl. He plays really big, and that's the best for this meta. And for this one, I started at the bottom and went up, so I apologize. Trouba Carlson, we answered that. Wow, a lot of replies on this one. Does smoking weed and popping Adderall help you play better at NHL 20? I mean, you're going to be focused. I feel like those things are counterproductive. But probably. I wouldn't recommend it, though. Clay Whittington, it packed the untradeable 95 Jones. That card is scary. That's a sick pull. He is very good. James Begley, 95 Line A or the 94 Ovi. I would go with the 94 Ovi. His shot just seems bananas. Kevin S. 96 Billy Smith or the 90 Markstrom. 100% the Markstrom. Billy Smith just too small. 100% the Markstrom. Yeah, it's big Mark. 98 Bergeron or the 98 Messier. Also, side note, if the NHL season returns, are the player predictor card overall still changeable? I would assume so. If the NHL season resumes, then yeah, those cards would be changeable. But but at that point, we're looking at like June or July. The season's basically done, so don't worry about it. Between the 98 Messier and Bergeron, ooh, I'd probably go Bergeron. Not a big fan of that Messier card. 3 centers for 100 to 200K lefties. The 93 Sean Monahan, the 93 Primetime Matt Duchene, and the Artem Anisimov, the Nations of Hockey one. That would be the best one. Noah London, love this new format, 90 Afanasenkov or the 89 Line. Ugh. Man, Line cards under 90 you struggle at this stage. I would go with Afanasenkov. Louis B. Sauer. 3rd or 4th line, 91 Winter National Mika Zibanejad or 91 Jacob Verana. I could upgrade left or right wing. I would take the Winter National Mika Zibanejad. Brett, 95 Burns, or the 96 Yannick plays of the year. I need synergies too, so consider that. The Yannick is smaller. I would take the Burns. That Burns card is still just on the edge of like being at top end, but the Burns defenseman cards are like some of the best in the game. 94 Hart or Markstrom? Thanks. 90 Markstrom. Dylan McEntee. What should I choose? 90 Morgan or the 91 Jake Gardner? Oof. Jake Gardner. I actually like that card. By the way, love the videos and the streams. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Jean-Christophe Bastien, what are your thoughts on the team of the season, Huberdeau? Huberdeau has been a really, really good card. Really underrated. I think that there's better, but if you have him, there's no need to sell him. He's one of the better cards. Dylan Slack, thanks for in the questions, man. Great content. Thank you. 95 Tobias Stefan or the 94 Ben Bishop. I actually have heard great things about that Ben Bishop. He plays, his aggression's obviously a little bit higher. He plays a little bit more out, but with that D2D meta, he helps with that. Steve Celsi, 88 champion Sod or the 88 dynamic duo Malkin. Have both, but only one winger spot open. I would go with the 88 champion Sod. Hey, Sleeveless, my defense is around a 93. Looking for a right-handed D-man around 90 to 91 overall. Any suggestions? Tyler Myers, the trade deadline, Tyler Myers. Auto Helmet, 93 McCabe or the 92 Darlene. I would go with the 92 Darlene, who is Buddy from Too Perfect. Google it. Zach Paris, 96 Team of the Week Kachuk or the 97 Champions Druin for the wing. If it's Brady Kachuk, I would rather have Brady. If it's not, then I would rather have Champion Druin. 95 Gretzky plays like a beast. My 95 Mario was disappointing. Donovan, dude, it's all play styles. The majority, though, have all, like, from the majority of players I've spoken to, like the pro players, the 95 Gretzky is the same kind of response that I have to it, but if it's working for you, don't change anything. 97 Robinson is a beast. I have the 91 Oilers alumni Staios. He's only 6'1", but highly recommend. Good to know. Also, Steve Staios, man. Noah London, 94 Chuck, the 95 Gartner. 100% the 95 Gartner. M. Parchenko. Hey, Sleeves, I have 15 gold icon collectibles right now. Should I complete my Master Shanahan or spend the 8 on making the Lafleur 97 and then start saving up for Shanahan again? Ooh. Both are very good. I would rather have... I'd rather have Lafleur over Shanahan, but not by much. Like, very, very close. Thanks for answering, from Aiden Dory. Thanks for answering my question. If I were to sell my 95 team of the season, Marco Rossi, for $302K, who do you think I should get, lefty or righty? Well, that depends. Who should I get, lefty or righty? Doesn't matter for $320K. I mean, you're not going to be able to find much better than that. I mean, honestly, the playoff predictor, Nick Bonino, is probably the only answer there. He's around that price, so that would be the only one I would think of. That 95 Rossi isn't bad at all, but there's going to be lots of prime times and teams of the week so that you could look for. They're all going to vary in price, but the Nick Bonino is who I would look out for first. Lucky Charms, I need a first-line right-handed defenseman for under $150K. I have 90 Carlson, 88 Dougie, and 88 Dustin. Thanks in advance. Keep up the good content. Thanks, man. First-line right-handed defenseman for under $150K. Let's take a look. Oh, easy. That would be the 92 playoff Mike Green. That's what you should go for. Frank W., when does GW start Saturday? Oh, well, that already started. It was noon, and it was crazy. Horace Silver, bit of a longer comment. Horace Silver, I'm loving the content. I just pulled the 95 Richard and loving him. Wow, really? Fast and shifty, but have a pressing need for a big right-handed shot on the left side. Line AOV. Kovalchuk type. 95 overall team with 90 to 92 left-handed wingers and solid D. Is it worth selling Richard around 250K on the market plus 50K I can save and shopping for a big right-handed shot, or should I keep him? Should I keep him on my team or on the wing? My team has too many left-handers, and the next best right-handed shot I have is that base McKinnon and 87 primetime Tom Wilson. Who can you recommend at that value that is a good mix of speed, build, and shot? Moving from a straight lining kind of play to more TOA, but I love my speed. For the purposes of complementing either 97 Getzlaff or Kopitar at center. Cheers. All right, really detailed question, which I like. You 100% need to sell that Richard. There's far better options. So we're looking at about 300K for a right winger. Let's take a look here. Okay, so there's a couple options. 93 David Pasternak. The 95 team of the season, Phil Tomasino from my Ice Dogs. Well, not anymore. He's got traded, but that sucks. But he would be a really good option. I love that Tomasino card. Go look for that. That's a really good option. And then outside of that, you're saving basically for any of the bigger cards in terms of right-handers. But 100% sell. Zach Wiley. Hey, Slavis, appreciate you always having consistent content. No problem, man. Loving what you're doing with the channel, mate. I was wondering if I should go to the new Datsuk or the new Tavares. Been saving for a while looking for a change up the team a bit. I think those cards are a little overpriced. The Tavares is going to be really good, but I think that Datsuk, there are better options just because he's a little bit smaller. He's under 6 foot, so you could look for better options than that Datsuk. But the Tavares, that's a fantastic card. Philip Kadot, hey man, I have 170K. What left-handed center should I get for 175K? I would go with the flashback Adam Henrique from the Devils, the 92 overall. That would probably be your best bet. From Kyle Graham, 95 Clefbaum or the 95 Alex Edler. Ooh, both are very, very good. I would actually rather have the Clefbaum. Full Send Savage. Hey, Sliver, should I stick with Master Set Hall or the Stanley Cup Tavares? Depends if you need a center or not. If you don't, I'd probably go Tavares. Aiden Bastian, hey Sleeves, my team is around 87-91 overall. I was wondering how the size of players changes. I know the meta favors players over 6'3", but I find them to still be a bit slow at this range. Yeah, man, you're just kind of stuck in that spot where speed is probably more important for you because you need to at least be able to keep up with the guys. You need not so much worry about being able to hold the puck in the zone against guys that are 99 overall and whatnot. It's going to be very tough. You got to find guys that are big with speed and then worry about the shot and all that kind of stuff later. It's just that's how the meta is this year. So, but if honestly, if you can't afford those, then go smaller, and speed is still number one if you while you're growing at this stage of your build. Sport Ninja, what's going on, my man? Hey, what's up? Glad to see you vids and have great content on Twitch. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I stupidly sold Zabinajad like 5 minutes before your vid came up, but I got 400K out of him and a really underrated card, the 96 Trache. The Trache last year was really good. For 250K previously. Seriously, check out his stats. They're insane, especially with synergies. Anyway, should I put him at center or Nick Bonino? I looked at both. It really doesn't matter. Whoever you feel more comfortable with. If you score more with wingers, then you might want to put the card that you would use more at the wing, that kind of thing. If you score with your centers a lot, then same deal. Brandon Havranek. Yeah, now I have no idea how to say it. Love the content, man. Thanks for answering the previous question. You even pronounced my last name correct. Next question. Leech or Potvin? 100% Leech. And I butchered it that time. Yeah. Mitchell Gaston. Should I get the 98 Bergeron or get the Master Set Kopitar for lefties, but I can use righties? Basically what I'm asking for is a +1 overall and a change of hands worth the extra 11 collectibles. No, I would save the coins and the collectibles and go with whatever one's cheaper. The difference in that isn't all that crazy. Dr. Dangles. Hey, so love the content, and thank you for answering my last question. I have 2 more. 92 overall Parayko or the 92 Carlo. I would go with the Parayko. Or the 95 Line or the 98 Scheifele. I would go with the 98 Scheifele. Scheifele cards are really underrated, man. I don't know why they're always so cheap. Brandon Woodbridge, hey, I packed an untradeable 95 Team of the Week Seth Jarvis. What are your thoughts of the card? Thanks for the great content. Congrats on the poll, but way too small. Sell immediately. Patrick Linfors, hey man, thanks for answering my previous question. I was wondering at which one is better, the 93 Alex Pietrangelo or the 93 Colton Parayko? I would go with the Pietrangelo. Both are almost the same price, and Parayko is a little bit slower, but his shot is better. I would go with Petro. It goes, just for future reference for defensemen, it goes size, then speed, then shot. Sleeveless fan, big fan, 93 Werenski or the 93 Pietrangelo. I would go with the 93 Werenski. It's a really, really good card. Reese Miller, hey Sleeveless, thanks for the great content. What would you choose from the 97 Hossa or the 96 Curry? I would go with the 97 Hossa. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's episode. I'm going to try to keep them around 20 minutes, and we'll start at kind of midway throughout, although I'll make it a little bit more random, as it's still hard to get through 100 comments. But thanks again for all the comments. I'll keep doing these videos. Probably try to do them every day. They're not super long, so I can hopefully get one out every day. But please, just all you've got to do is subscribe and shoot me a comment between two cards, and I will hopefully be able to answer it for you. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.